life has took some mysterious turns, But who hasn't? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I feel life is unique and it's a little own way, the good and the bad. All of it is what makes up life itself. You can't have one without the other, it wouldn't be right. Um, well, I had my first son, supposedly, however, first child came about when I was like 17, something like that. I don't really know. At this time, I really don't know, but because I caught off guard. But the girl said she was pregnant by me. She stayed like next door to my auntie on the hilltop. She went from College Park. She had just moved there. She was like she had a little brother. She was the oldest daughter, whatever. And I think she was maybe like 14 or 15. I mean, 15. You know what I'm saying? I know she was younger than what she had told me. But anyway, I think she was 15, finna be 16, and I was 17, finna be 18, something like that, But she had a child, Of course, me, I'm a family-oriented person. You see me, like family and kids right now, you know what I'm saying? Even in middle school, when I was younger, I seen my life like, everybody seen a life, married, picket fence, all that, but I actually, that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, in school, when we was younger, my friends had, like, 3 different girlfriends. We talking about middle school now. They had 2, 3 different girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? I might have, like, 1 and a quarter. I mean, just for the simple fact that, like booty calls, or like, me personally, I just was different from my friends in a lot of aspects. Me personally, they just say I see this girl at school or anywhere, even, when I got older, and I just want to have sex with her. I just want to hit her, I just, whatever. And I go talk to her and do my little man talk or whatever. That's a game or whatever. And I get her to sleep with me that night. I'm really looking for a booty call one night stand. And I get it accomplished. Well, me personally, who I am, what was happening with me was the next day when the girl called me and I looked at the number, or, I know it's her call, whatever, it was hard for me. This is like OG black boy, y'all be like that, but you have morals, you got to have something to stand on that's right, that's godly, and like Scarface in the movie. But when they called me, man, it just made me feel bad if I didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's just my heart. That's who I am. So I would answer the phone when the booty call or the one night stand that I just only wanted, the girl would call me. So when I answer the phone and we talk, we had things in common. It seems that quite a few times in my life, the one night stands that I was having turned out to be long-term relationships. You know what I'm saying? So, I was always that person that cared or gonna stand up for what's right or mine and stuff like that. So here the little girl lives now in College Park, saying that she was pregnant by me, and what I'm gonna do is my family, my family, they gonna boom, 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 boom. So that's what it is. She had a baby. I'm there, signed a birth certificate. However, you know what I'm saying. But I was in the streets. This is like right before I hit my peak of robbing and all this stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning of the making of the hilltop. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm him on the hill. I'm him out there. I'm him on the hill. You know what I'm saying? So, then, I'm dealing with other girls. You know what I'm saying? Actually, at this time, I was dealing with longtime friend, old girlfriend, Shamika Ware. You know what I'm saying? What's up, me? But I was dealing with somebody already, and then I cheated on Shamika Ware, and started messing with this girl. Stayed next door to my auntie. Now she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Shamika Ware forgave me about it. We stayed together, but I have a child right here now. So, it was a little turmoil right there. I know how Shamika felt seeing me go knock on the door, take Pampers and things like that. She's looking out the window. She's young herself. You know what I'm saying? Younger herself. So that was going on. And then, like I say, I was in the streets, but of course, I'm going over there seeing my son because I'm on the block every day. The block is the hilltop. The baby mama and the baby stay on the hilltop, so I can't be on the block selling drugs, smoking, doing all my stuff or whatever, and then not go by and see the baby and her and stuff like that. That just, So I go by there every day. I'm out there, 2 or 3 times or whatever, however. We still having sex and stuff like that behind she make a back. But that's what's going on. I'm keeping it real. So as time progressed, I had started dating this older chick. You know what I'm saying? I had started dating this older chick that stayed in the projects across the street from my hood. And now, I'm juggling the little baby mama right here who just a little sweetheart. And then Shamika Ware, who is a magnificent person right now to this day still. And then I got the older chick. The older chick is more street savvy. Her brother, a little brother in jail for murder. One of my partner, big shots out to Mike Jones. He out now though after 28 years. What it is, homie. I'm dealing with her, and then then the girl, the older chick that I'm living with, she got something, 2, 3 cars, apartment in the projects. And things of that nature. Y'all got it. But so it was more lucrative for me to be with, somebody my age. She was a little older herself though, Ohio, and what she had and where I was going. So the first person that I cut off was the little boy mama who's supposed to be my child, my son's mother, however you want to say. Now, what's crazy about this event on me, cutting our situation off is for the first time in my life, I had I went to the girl. This thug trees. You know what I'm saying? This ain't OG trees. This thug trees. You know what I'm saying? But I had enough guts, enough balls that I went to the girl. She a young girl, but this is what happened. I went to her one day. I stopped by, seeing the baby, all that, and I told her that we need to talk. And she was like, okay, let's go, talk like that. And I would just like let her know that I couldn't be with her no more. And the reason why I couldn't be with her no more because I was out here in the streets. And I know that she could just look out her window and see me. You know what I'm saying? And see whatever. And I didn't want her to be hurt. I just knew that I wasn't good for her. You know what I'm saying? So I told her that and told her like we couldn't see each other no more. That way, like I'm still gonna be here for my son, see him every day, whatever, but we couldn't be together as in a relationship, intimate, things of that nature. And of course, young girl, she didn't take it well, cried, boo her hard away. And and then life went on, man. Life went on, but a strange turn of events, man, in my life is that point right there. So right after that happened, and I'm still out there in the project doing my thing, but I'm not going by there as much. And because it leads to other things, sex and all that stuff, I'm seeing this baby and stuff like that. But all that other kicking and stuff, I don't do it no more. But I'm in the project, right there, 30 yards from a door, you know what I'm saying? So what happened now is I see a dude come out of the door. And the dude is a friend of the family, meaning like, because y'all, people get things mixed up. The dude, first of all, the dude is an older dude that went to school with my uncle. So he's, maybe 2 to 4 years older than me. At this time, the girl, because the little baby probably 1 or 2. Yeah. So the baby probably like 1 or 2, because she at least like 17, 18 at this time. And now, this older dude, I see him coming out of the house. I know who he is. Grew up in the same College Park. My family and his family is very close. That type of nation. They grew up together. He's a little older than me. Like I said, he went to school with my uncle. But everybody's cool. I see him every day before they both. One day I see him coming out of the house. I'm like, dang, she must be hollering at home. But, to each his own. So as time progressed, now I see him there all the time in the window, talking to the little brother, different little stuff. So now I know that, they doing their thing. And then at the same time, he's one of the local weed suppliers. You know what I'm saying? So, and then her mama smoked weed at the time. So it would fit perfect. Her mama didn't like me. But anyway, in case I won't say that. But he's there. They're dating. That's, however. So, make a long story short, one day, I show up in the projects and, we out there hanging and I'm talking to one of my partners. He said, hey, man, your baby mama and the little baby, they moved today. Like, what? And they moved. Go look at the house, apartment, it's straight empty, meaning her mother moved. She stayed with her mother, of course, but now this time, she's old enough. She got a child now. But, yeah, she moved, And I called the phone. No answer. What the? So then, like, next week, I called the phone cut off. What? Don't know where she at. Don't know where the little boy at. Don't got no, nothing, anything. So what I did next was really just, live my life, man. You know what I'm saying? To tell you the truth, just, I'm on the block, bro. So to each his own, however. But maybe, a couple of years past, like 3. So the boy would be like 6 now. And the boy is in daycare. Well, the daycare that he's in, my cousin Frances Knox, hey, France, I love you. She worked there at the daycare. So I get a call from her. This is my older cousin. This is the older grandchild out of all of us. Firstborn granddaughter, firstborn grandson. You're looking at him right here. But she ended up calling me, my big cousin. She was like, hey, I found your son. I'm like, what? She like, yeah, he go to daycare. Well, once I got to the daycare, what happened next was the lady who owned the daycare, which is a friend of the family. Anyway, so it wasn't no big hostile mess there. But she informed me that my son's mother had gave her like rules, like when she first enrolled him, that the father is not to see him. So unfortunately, she couldn't let me see him. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that. So I'm like, wow, whatever. So after that, my cousin Frances told me that she did tell the little boy that I had came and stuff like whatever. So I guess he had told his mother. And once his mother knew, my cousin Frances informed me that since they know that I'm a big baton, she knew that I was there, that came to the daycare, she had withdrawn my son from the school. So I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, why? So time passed, and I ended up meeting my first daughter's, Desiree, I love you, baby. My first daughter's mother, and her mother, and stayed on the hilltop, and she, I met her at her mother's house, and me and her started dating. She got an apartment on Garbage Road, which that's where I stayed at when I got shot, the whole untouchable thing. And once she got an apartment on Garbage Road, I moved with her. She had 2 kids already. And then, of course, the third kid came with, me and her having Desiree. So, make a long story short, at this time, Desiree is born, and me and Desiree's mother and her 2 sons, we love you, Antonio. We miss you, baby. That we moved to Jackson Landing, which is Timberlane. Used to be Timberlane on Riverdale Road, right off 285 East. So we had moved over in that area right there. And one day while I'm at the house, Desiree's mother come home, and when she come in the house, she said, Dontrece, I think I just seen your son. I'm like, my son? She was like, yeah, I think I just seen your son. When she was saying she thinks she just seen my son when she was coming home from the swimming pool. So I'm like, I'm really just shocked. I know she's saying what she's saying, but and then I just go back to doing what I'm doing and really didn't too much really think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm sorry. Be moving. But then like 2 days later, I'm driving my Monte Carlo. I had the SS Monte Carlo. They broke him up. Yeah, hey. But by 2 days later, I'm coming home in my Monte Carlo, and I'm finna pull into my building. But I remember after she had told me that, she said she also told me that when she seen him, she watched him, and he went into the building behind us, like that area. So while I'm pulling in our parking lot, I'm like, let me just ride back here. You know what I'm saying? To the back of, like the buildings that's behind us, like 2 buildings behind us. So I rolled back there and just, it's a little circle. You come back out the other side or whatever. And on Timberlane, Jackson Lane, y'all know how you just go in the parking lot, come around the other way. So I go into the next building, little parking lot, and as I'm coming around, I can see a little boy playing, but his back is to me, like playing in the grass by himself, like with a toy or something. And like I say, he about 6, 7, 8, he ran between 6 and 8. And when I slow down and I get the chance to see his face, I see that it's my son. So I'm like, I call his name. And then he look up, and I get out the car, I walk over to him and stuff, and I'm like, you know who I am? He was like, no. Then I'm like, I'm Dontrece. I'm your dad. Like that. And when I tell y'all, this kid, eyes just like blew up. You know what I'm saying? I just see them just, had a little gloss, brightness in it. And he just like took off running, y'all. I'm like, oh man. First I started thinking like, boy, he wanna talk strange and danger. But no, he had ran and went in the house, and I could hear him as he come back out saying, my father out here, my father out here. I remember those words. And as he's saying that, he looked back though, like